All right, hello guys, Silas Umekwe here, team lead of Team Bamboo. And in this video, I am going to be showing you the fastest way to achieve level 4 and be eligible to receive $1,200. Now, before I continue, if this is your first time of watching my channel, please be sure to hit the subscribe button below. And if you have found any of my videos helpful while recruiting, please be sure to comment below and don't forget to subscribe. So moving forward. All right, one of the major questions I get from new partners is how do I achieve level 1, 2, level 3, level 4, level 5, and so on. Now my question is, so you really want to achieve level 4? Well, in this video, I will be answering the following questions. And the first is, how many persons do I need to achieve level 4? When do I get paid when I achieve level 4? How fast can I achieve level 4? And I will also be showing you the wrong way to achieving level 4. Now let's dive straight into it. Now, for us to understand how best we can earn from this project, it is of utmost importance that we understand how it works. Now, what is Million Money? Million Money is a crowdfunding smart contract application code built on the blockchain. Now, for the sake of this video, I'm going to be laying emphasis on the term crowdfunding. We are going to be focusing on the term crowdfunding, because once we understand that aspect of this project, then it's easier for us to understand how best to profit from this. Now, the next question is, what is crowdfunding? Now, crowdfunding is an approach to raise the capital required for a new growing business by appealing to a larger group of people, which is a crowd, typically via online platforms for small distribution or contributions. Now, there are 4 types of crowdfunding programs or crowdfunding models. The first is donation. Now, donation is where the giver gives a certain amount without expecting anything in return. Now, the second model is the reward system. The reward model rewards the giver that gave the donation with an expected promise of the product upon the launch of the business. So if you are involved in a reward crowdfunding system, after making your donation, you are going to be expecting to receive the product when the product is launched. The next one is the equity. Now, equity simply entitles the giver of the donation to a certain percentage of the project. He becomes a part owner. He's entitled to a certain percentage or a certain amount of the project or the business. So that's basically what it is. He becomes a partner. He becomes an entitled partner. Now, the next is the peer-to-peer lending. Now, like it says, lending. Yes, it was gotten from crowdfunding, but it's a lending process. That means the giver gives this donation expecting his money back with an interest. Now, having understood the 4 different crowdfunding models, we need to now look at what model does the Ethereum Million Money Smart Contract works with. The model it works with is the donations model, where you are giving for nothing in return. However, I know a lot of people just got scared now. Okay, so I'm giving for nothing in return, so why do I give? Now, in the other 3 models, whatever the donation is meant to be, to start the business, you're later going to receive a produce or a product or service. Hence, the company that is going to be funded using your donations now has a responsibility to give you back either a reward, a part of the company, or give you back your money with a certain interest. But because the Million Money has no administration, it is built on the blockchain, the smart contract. So we are working with the donation model, but the Million Money has a benefit And what is the benefit? Immediately you offer to donate to any member of the Million Money platform by donating your 0.03, you automatically become qualified to receive donations yourself. This makes the giver a receiver and the receiver a giver. Now, having understood this, let's look quickly at the compensation plan so we will understand how best to go. Now, the Million Money does not have many bonuses, like you find in other compensation plans, where you find a binary bonus, binary matching bonus, direct referral bonus, team bonuses, indirect bonuses, and so on. Now, but it just works with a simple binary bonus. That's all you get. Now, upon registration of the Million Money, you are going to be coming in with 0.03. If you can see, as you can see from the slide in front of you, you're going to come in with 0.03 Ethereum. Now, this qualifies you to receive 0.03 Ethereum from your two direct partners. Now, note, these partners may have been brought by you or your upline, or they may have been randomly placed under you when a user registers without any referral ID. So, having received 0.03 Ethereum from two partners, which is paid directly to your wallet, you are left with two options: to either spend it or choose to upgrade to the next level. Now, why do you need to upgrade? If you choose to upgrade, it entitles you to increase the number of partners you can receive donations from and increase the amount of donations you can receive from each of the partners. Now, should you choose to spend your 0.06 Ethereum, you are no more eligible to receive donations from any member in the Million Money platform. Now, so assume you decide to upgrade to level 2 with 0.05 Ethereum. You are entitled now to receive level 2 donations of 0.05 Ethereum from the 4 partners in your line 2. Now, when you multiply 0.05 by 4, you would have received 0.2 Ethereum. Now, at this point, you can also spend your Ethereum, or you can choose to upgrade. So if we also assume you decide to upgrade to level 3 using just half of it, 0.1, it entitles you to receive 3 level 3 donations of 0.1 from 8 partners in your line 3. So it gets very interesting, which is 0.1 times 8, which is 0.8 Ethereum. You can still at this point choose to spend your Ethereum or choose to upgrade. So assume you decide to upgrade to level 4, which is our target here, with 0.4 Ethereum. This entitles you to receive level 4 donations of 0.4 Ethereum from 16 partners in your line 4. Now, this gives you 6.4 Ethereum, which is equivalent to $1,200 after you must have upgraded to level 5. So for the sake of this video, we are going to stop at the level 4 compensation line. Now, I believe you get the point. So let's look at the ways you can make this money. So when you get paid your donations from your team members in your line 4 within 100 days of achieving level 4. Now let's look at the ways you can achieve level 4. Now the normal way to achieve level 4, if you look at this, where you are represented by the green person, like the green icon. Now, for you to achieve level 4, after registering, you being the green, you would have to have 2 persons in your line 1, 4 persons in your line 2, 8 persons in your line 3, 16 persons in your line 4, 32 persons in your line 5, and 64 persons in line 6. Now, this totals 126 persons. These persons could have been brought by you, your upline, or your fellow partners, or even the system, but they have to be brought in one way or the other. So with a startup capital of $10 and an expected donation receipt of $1,200, this will give you 12,000% ROI, which is returns on investment, and is by far the most profitable approach to achieving level 4. However, there is a wrong way to achieving level 4. And let's look at it. Now, there's a wrong way to achieving level 4, and I have seen many persons make these mistakes. A lot of people come in and say they won't have time to talk to anyone, they will not have time to do all of that, they don't know anybody, so they just choose to buy their way to level 4. Now, the question they ask is, can I buy my way to level 4? Of course, yes, you can. But the question now is, why should you do that? Doing that will only enrich your upline and will leave you with no profit. Remember, we said this is a crowdfunding business. So looking at the chart you have in front of you, where the green represents your accounts that were paid and funded by you, you can see that after registering 127 accounts, for you to earn a dime, you will have to bring in your line 1, and your line 1 now will be consisting of 128 persons. Now, this increases the work you would have to do. Most times, from what I've seen over 2, 3, 4, 5 persons make this mistake. Most time the partners cuts his losses, mops up whatever he has left in the wallet, and abandons ship, not receiving any dime after starting with about $1,260. So getting also no return on investment. Instead, he suffers a loss. So this is actually one of the wrong way. In fact, this is the wrongest way to achieving level 4. Now let's look at a better way of achieving level 4. Now, for you to achieve level 4 fast, I call this the power pack method. You would have to register, you have to come in with 3 positions. Now, if you can see from the chart where the green represents you, when you come in with 3 positions, you would have to also encourage all your prospects to do the same. This means when you're talking to your prospect about registration, you're not telling them about $10, but about $30. Now, after registration, you need your line 1 to be made up of 4 persons. And those 4 persons are also starting with $30, which is a power pack 3 position as well. Now, once they come in with that, they will also be required to bring in 4 persons, which will make your line 2 made of 16 persons. Now, having done that as well, they would also be required to bring in your line 3 persons, which is made up of 64 persons. Now, if you compare this to the normal way of achieving level 4, instead of needing 126 persons, you're needing half that amount of people, which is 84 persons. So you can see that this is actually a faster way of achieving this. So with a startup capital of $30 and an expected donation of $1,200, this is a 4,000% return on investment, and it's a profitable approach compared to registering all the accounts yourself. Now, also don't forget that these persons in making up this line could have been brought by you, your upline, or your fellow partners. So let's look at a faster way of achieving level 4. Now, I call this the monster pack method. And what do you have to do? All you have to do is simple. You register with 7 positions, which is about $70, and you encourage all your prospects to do the same. Now, registering 7 positions takes your registration fee to about $70. Now, as you can see with the green representing you, after registration, you will need 8 persons in your line 1 and 64 persons in your line 2 to do exactly what you have done, to come in with $70. That's about 7 positions. Now, once you do this, this will mean that for you to achieve level 4, all you just need to bring in is 72 persons, and these people could be brought by you or your upline or your fellow partners, provided you are all in agreement that $70, 7 positions, is what you need. And with a startup capital of $70 and an expected donation to be received of $1,200, this is about 1,700% returns on investment, and is a faster approach compared to registering 84 persons. Now let's look at the fastest way to achieving level 4. Now the fastest way to achieving level 4 is what I call the Monster Power Pack method. Now, in this method, you would have to register with 15 positions and encourage all your prospects to do the same. This takes your registration fee to about $150. Now, after registration, you would need only 16 persons in your line 1. Only 16 persons in your line 1. And these persons have to be brought by you. Now, with an expected capital of $150 and an expected donation of $1,200, this is 800% returns on investment and is the fastest way to achieve level 4. And as a matter of fact, you can, with one-day presentation, you can get 16 registrants of $150, taking you to level 4 in just one day. So this is the fastest way to achieving level 4. In conclusion, the amount you really receive as donation in this program is 100% dependent on you. The longest way to success in the Million Money program is shortcut when you try to register 126 accounts. But calculated recruiting can get you the amount you need to achieve your financial goal. Now, if you found this video helpful or insightful, make sure you comment below, click on the like button, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Now, please connect with us on Facebook and Instagram on more ways that you can achieve success. The goal here is to make you rich, kind, and happy. On Instagram and Facebook, we are at Team Bamboo 1. Thank you very much. See you at the top.